Hi, you think I shouldn't talk about organized crime? Well, they've bothered me so much. They've stolen so much of my money, my Social Security money, my workers' comp money. In fact, if you look into the files, my WC case number in New York State is 09653 750. Now you'll see that there was a case in 2007 where, even though I had flown to New York, the courts knew, my attorneys knew, I kept in contact. Because of my criminal mother-in-law, my daughter didn't let me in my old apartment, which she had. My sister was afraid to let me in my apartment. I had to stay in a homeless for seniors on 14th Street. And by the way, that place was run by their family also. And I found there that a lot of our tax dollars go to support these types of agencies. And the church is involved with organized crime. Let me tell the churches something in New York. They are not Caesar. You are dealing with the devil, and if you deal with the devil, you can't say you're holy. Now, I'm disgusted because of that. Getting back to what I was originally saying is that a case in 2007, my attorneys didn't even bother to inform me. And magically, Liberty Mutual had evidence, because I believe they had evidence, because the judge, I hope, isn't associated with organized crime too, like many of the workers in New York State workers' compensation. I have been denied since that trial, I've wanted to fire my attorneys. I've written letters. The last judge says she's going to keep them on to get paid. Why? Why should these attorneys get paid when they threw a case? Because there was no evidence. They knew where I was at. And yeah, the courts can say we sent the letter, but they knew where I was because I had informed them by phone, just like my attorneys knew where I was. But neither decided to inform me, because I could have testified that there was no way Liberty Mutual could show that they had sent their checks on a timely basis. It's happening today. In fact, I found my last bank, Sterling, that was bought up by another banking company, were stealing my workers' comp checks. Now, what they put down shows that I wasn't getting the money the way I was supposed to. I'm still waiting for a check that I should have gotten last Thursday, but wasn't in my mailbox. You think, why should I listen to Richard? Well, I'll tell you why. Because your son, your daughters can marry into organized crime. I live in a place that's filled with seniors who are soldiers in organized crime. That's why my place is Grand Central Station. And I might as well tell the world that we need to change things in the United States. We need to only elect people who will promise us to clean up our government, to not only clean up our government, but to put people in jail where they belong. Because I can testify against a lot of people. They've told me secrets which is illegal. How could you're stealing money, the people's money. And that's what they do. That's why they have the jobs. We're out of work or disabled. Because they have taken over. They are getting your tax dollars where you should be getting it. They worked as thieves. We worked as hard, honest people. And it's about time we demand from our government to put these people behind bars. What do you think?